we are going to be taking Johnathan in Alabama. Johnathan, you're live with Eric and V.
Hi, Eric. Hi, V.
Hi, Johnathan.
Doing well.
I'm going to say that like I haven't been listening to you for the past hour.
Yeah, right. How's it going? Oh, you
Doing
tell
well.
us.
Yeah.
It's like you guys asking each other,
how was your week?
was.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Got to maintain the facade.
What did you want to talk about today?
Well, I want to talk about how we can find resources in a limited community that historically haven't been accessible to us as atheists, skeptics, agnostics, whatever we're using to call ourselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
I had something that actually triggered this. Somebody let me know that they were struggling with trigger warning, suicidal ideation through Twitter, a fellow atheist. And I was looking for resources for them, trying to find them help. And they messaged me yesterday letting me know that they had decided to go through with suicide. So it's been... I did everything I could, but with limited resources being what they are, I still failed to find them help.
So let's be super clear. Johnathan, there are a lot of people who've reached out to me over the last few years who have been suicidal. And I've had to see a therapist for quite a while to kind of work through some of that guilt. If you helped them, if your actions gave them a few more hours, that's a victory. You're not responsible for them in the long run. You can do your best to help, but when you take on board that responsibility, number one, it's removing all of the
autonomy.
Thank you. That's the exact word I was looking for.
I know.
Removing the autonomy from the person who's in that position. Yeah. And it's not fair to them. And also, it's not fair to you. Next is there are, let's see, if they're a fellow non-believer, did you recommend recovering from religion? Actually, even if you didn't, for people who are watching, if you find yourself in a bad place, you just need somebody to talk to, Recovering from Religion Foundation has a peer support line that you can call in or text. It's free.
And the people on the other side care so much.
They do, and they can help put you in touch with resources near where you live.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Johnathan, I'm so sorry that you're in that position. It's the worst.
I appreciate that, Eric.
Dude,
fortunately, I've been in therapy for a very long time. I've had a lot of personal growth, and
good.
I can give myself space to be sad about this without being consumed by it.
Good. And you don't have the responsibility of it like that. You just don't. And if you did, if your actions gave them some happiness, bought them a few more hours that they wouldn't have had otherwise, take that as a win.
Yeah.
Take that as a win. I'm so sorry, brother. I want to give you a hug.
Yeah, that is so hard. I'm sorry, well, Johnathan.
If I get a chance to come out to Austin, I'll take you up on that.
I think that sounds like a plan, my friend.
And hey, Johnathan, if you need to talk to somebody as well, that Recovering from Religion Foundation is not just for people on the one side of things, right? If you need someone to talk to who isn't going to, go for a God claim, you should utilize that as well, because I've been on the other side of this and it fucking sucks. And it almost feels kind of weird and like self-blaming, because you're like, well, I'm not the person who did this or almost did this, so why do I feel bad? Like, this isn't about me. But it is about you, and you need to take care of yourself as well. So if you need to talk to somebody, I recommend you call RFR as well.
Yeah.
I have an interesting viewpoint on selfishness, I think. I am literally the only person who could die and all these experiences would end for me. So I prioritize myself over everyone else, regardless of how much I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, so that's something that I'm still working on. My therapist says that when the plane is going down, you need to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you put it on the next person, because you need to be there to be able to be there for anybody else. And that's not selfish. That is it's the right way to go.
I feel for you there, brother. My therapist basically made me call myself a good person a year ago.
Oh, that's torture.
Nearly. I literally cried trying to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Johnathan, we're so glad that you're here with us. Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
I'm glad you're both here too.
All right.
You're doing really good work, and I really, really appreciate what you're doing.
We appreciate you as well.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Cool. A bit of a heavy end there.
Yeah.
That's intense.
It is. And for especially during COVID, so many people have found themselves in this place of just, for those of you who are here with us, we're glad that you're here. It doesn't matter if you're watching this now or you're watching this a year from now. Thank you for being here. And if you need help, that there are some good organizations that can help. Recovering from Religion is one of them. Thank you. And please reach out. If you have the time and you have the spoons and you would like to volunteer, the Hotline Project is always looking for good volunteers.
Yeah.
Please, if you're like, hey, you know what? I've got some opportunity, some space moved up in my life, and I want to help. Especially after that caller who was saying, how can I help? In Texas. If you want to volunteer and you don't know how, reach out to Recovering from Religion. They will train you, and what you do will be so, so useful. Because when I was volunteering, I remember we were heartbroken that there weren't enough people to pick up. There just weren't. Mm-hmm. And I've talked to people who are current volunteers, and that's still a thing. They're just being there is so big.